Hi,
guys.
Laura.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm fine. What about you guys?
Great.
Pretty rock and roll, honestly. Pretty rock and roll.
So I love the series, so I'm so happy to have the chance to talk to you. My first question is to the both of you, is that if there is some qualities of your characters, some attributes of your characters that you don't have, but you would like to learn from them. And Madison, if you want to start.
I know that's a big one.
Anything that I would like to learn from her? You know what? I guess her tolerant level of just taking Carrie's stuff. I know personally, if I was in her shoes, like that wouldn't have happened because I would have been like, we're going to squash this now. But she just kind of let it slide. I don't know why. Like, I guess she kind of still sees her friend and doesn't like that. But I just feel like she should have just brought up to her attention and said, hey, listen, let's just stop the beef. There's no need for it. But she didn't. So I guess I would just like to learn how she did that.
No more beef. No, I agree. I'm in the same way with Julia with that too. Like would have said something. I think for Luke, I'd probably say like I mean I'm growing and at the same time, but I love how he shreds. So I'm trying to achieve where I know Luke's at, and I'm just trying to push myself to get there.
Right.
There are a lot of beautiful songs in this series, but of course I know that you wrote one of the songs, the two of you together, and I wanted to ask you how it came about. If you already knew since the beginning of something that I don't know happened during filming, and I don't know if Charlie, you want to start on that?
Yeah, well, so the song's called Perfect Harmony. And so basically there was a spot open in the show that we knew there was going to be a songwriter to come in and compose like the dance number for it, but just musical wise. And well, Maz and I really saw the opportunity there, like oh my God, like because we're already the band by this point, right? We've been rehearsing for a little while. And I mean, we're already so friendly with each other and everything. And Luke and Julie in the story, they collaborate on songwriting throughout the entire show, and they're going to continue to collaborate, right? And so, for Madison and I, it was really important that we try to write something in general, just to express ourselves and feel how they connect when they do this. And it ended up being Perfect Harmony, and nobody else knew. It was just us and the boys. And then one day, when we felt like it was ready for it. Mads, you want to continue?
Yeah, so the boys were on set. I don't know. I think they were filming a scene for the Hollywood Ghost Club.
Yeah.
And I came to visit them, and I didn't have the intentions of like asking if he wanted to show Kenny, but he asked, so I was like, all right, if probably things were ready, then we're ready. So we took Kenny up to the green room that everybody was like kind of like at. And I remember the boys were outside in the hallway, and
like
me and Charlie, we're on the couch, and then Kenny was across from us, and we didn't want to tell him too much. We just kind of wanted to like give him a picture as to like where he should have thought while he listened to the song, what mindset he should have been in. And then after, he was like, "Oh, is that like a cover? Is that like Shawn Mendes and Camila?" And we were like, "No, like we actually wrote the song." And he was like, "Oh," and he like instantly fell in love with it even more. And he, brought it up, and he said, "Maureen, come and record this. We're sending it to Netflix right now." And then a couple of weeks later, Netflix approved the song, and they took it. So then we got to produce it, and it made it into the show.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's amazing because it's a really special moment for your characters. So the fact that you are so involved in it is even more beautiful. As you said, you kind of become a band while filming this show. And sometimes with this genre of series and movies, what happens is that actually the actors go on tour and have the opportunity to play live the music. Of course, this moment is really strange to ask you this question, but would you like to, I don't know, and like share with the fan the music live?
You don't even have to say it's strange. Yeah. 100%.
I mean, we constantly talk about it.
People want to hear it too. Like, I mean, we do it on we'll play songs or whatever, and then people are like, people are like when are you gonna come to our city? When are you gonna play this? And so, and the craziest thing for us is like during the show, yeah, it's a TV series, but the difference between the TV series and a band, it's there's none. Like we feel so much like a band, like it's more like a band than a TV series at time, and it's incredible because I mean just the work that we put in, that we continue to put in, and the rehearsing and the yes, the answer is yes, 100%.
Yes, 100%.
Since we have a cliffhanger at the end, would you like to see, if you can go on, what do you personally like to see from your character on? There is something that you would like them to explore.
I would really like for Julie to be able to work with Caleb. I feel like knowing how much she's grown. Yeah. Watch. Knowing how she's grown, because at the end of not work with Caleb, but like be able to interact with him.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I would really like to be able to work with Cheyenne. You know, he's so amazing, and seeing where we left off with Julie and how she was mentally prepared to kind of like perform by herself at the end just shows how much she's grown. And I know that she's a little stronger now, so I know that if she was probably to see Caleb, knowing what he did to the guys, she'd probably be very upset and have a little bit to say to him. So I would really like to see how that interaction would go.
I want more ghost powers. I want Caleb can fly, he can control. I get it, he's a lot older of a ghost, but I want Luke to be able to start like doing things like that. I think it's the coolest thing.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed talking to you. I really enjoyed the series, and good luck for.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.